Now I've got a form open in Acrobat here, and what I'd like to do is discuss how to secure this document as well as enable usage rights so that people could sign the document with a digital signature within Reader. With the document open, taking a look under Secure, there's a lot of ways to secure a document, as a matter of fact. Okay, we can use password protection or password encryption, certificate encryption, digital signatures. There's all sorts of different types of security we can use. And if you want to see if a document has security on it, we can click on Show Security Properties. It'll open up our file Document Properties and tell us if there's security or not. Now looking under the menu here, I can see that we have Password Certificate as well as the Lifecycle Policy Server, different types of security we can set. I'm going to escape out of here. If we want to just apply a password encryption, which is what a lot of people tend to do for simpler security, we're going to choose password encryption. Now, we could set up what's called a security policy, which would save our settings for later on, but I just want to apply this right now. So choosing password encrypt, it's going to say, are you sure? Yes. It's going to ask me what I'd like to do. Now, we could choose as late as version 7. A lot of these different versions here, 3, 5, 6, and 7, allow you to do different things. For instance, 6 allows you to encrypt everything except for the metadata or the content about the file, and 7 even allows you to encrypt only the file attachments, which is kind of nice. I'm going to use Acrobat 5 and later because I know my audience is going to be using that. I'll restrict opening and editing. I'll change a password here. I will not forget this password, by the way. I'll allow them to print, things like that. And here's the one thing I want them to be able to do. If they're going to look at the fields on the form, I want them to be able to fill it in and maybe even sign a signature field. If you want them to comment as well, you can do that. You have different levels of permissions you can give them. I don't want them to be able to copy-paste, and I want access for screen readers. Clicking OK, we'll say, yes, we're going to do this. I need to supply my password again. There we go. Security settings will be applied once we're done. Okay, once we save this. It allows us to do different things. Now, if I want to send this to someone so that they can actually fill it out and maybe even sign the digital signature, what I'm going to do is actually come under Advanced here and enable usage rights in Adobe Reader. Saving form data, which is just incredible. You can save the form data within Adobe Reader 8. You can comment, use drawing markup tools. You can sign an existing signature field, which is located on the page. And you can also, in Reader 8 only, digitally sign the document anywhere. So I'm going to click Save Now. It can restrict things. I'll click Bill 2, which is the name of our file here. And I'll just type in secure so I know this is secured. It's going to go through and actually secure it for me. It's going to also enable usage rights. Now, if somebody has Reader open and they want to open up this Bill 2 secure, let's say I send it off to someone. I will open up the Reader file again here, or the file within Reader, I should say. And what happens is it tells me that it's secured up in the title bar. It also tells me right here that I need to fill out the form, and there's certain things I can do here. I get a little lock signature right here. I also get a signature field right here, which tells me that there are the following signature fields, if I open this up, are able to be signed. So they're not signed yet. I can see that I can sign my signature up here if I want to, saying Sign Document. Of course, this requires a digital ID, which you can set up in here. Adobe will let you do that. And I can go through and fill out all my fields and do what I need to do to be able to get this to work. Okay? Even highlighting the fields out here to see where the fields are located on the page. So it's an excellent way for me to be able to see what's happening, to be able to enable someone else in Reader 8 to be able to literally click somewhere to sign the page, and in Reader 8 to be able to actually save your form data. So I'm allowing people to be able to do that, and you can see that right there. So it's working with security, a lot of things we can do with Acrobat.